Before I start, I also want to show you the editing tools that I use. Since I was first sponsored by Filmora a few months ago, and now I've been using this only. It took me only 10 minutes to learn how to use it, and I can tell you it's so simple and super fast. Those anyone needs a tool for editing your YouTube video, try this one. This Filmora 10, which sponsored me, has various functions, and it recently launched version 10.4, so just check the download link in the description and you can try Filmora totally for free before you make any kind of purchase. Keep in mind, the free trial will have a watermark, but here's the deal. If you comment, I want to try Filmora to make gaming, entertainment, vlog, animation, etc. videos below and share this video to your social media with hashtag WanC and Filmora, I'll pick 3 lucky winners and offer you the free Filmora account. Filmora has organized an award-winning brand event in June. Hashtag FilmoraFest 2021. Everyone can actively participate in winning the grand prize. The prizes are MacBook, Switch, etc. Register for your seat in the webinar on June 29th to learn from our knowledgeable guest speakers. Filmora has invited 4 speakers in different fields to share professional and useful information to you.
About 13 years ago, I was a second grader in elementary school. It was when it started getting hotter just before the summer vacation, and there was no place for kids to play around. Since the PC room and arcade were far from where I lived, my friends often visited my house. Because there was a small river near my apartment complex, a playground, and most of all, there were junk shops around the area. It was not a small shop, but a really large place with a bunch of old cars and electronics piled up. And we used to go into the back door and play when we got tired of playing in the playground. And of course, my mom always scolded me a lot if I got caught by her while playing. Anyway, it was a Friday. It was a holiday for the school anniversary, so I woke up late and went out to meet my friends as usual. But no one was around the street. Jung Ho, who lives the furthest away from my house, was the only one at home. Since his parents went out to work, he was kind of bored being alone. So he came out right away when I called him out. He and I went around finding our friends, but it was in vain. Eventually, we started playing in the playground, but soon we got tired and 2 of us ended up going to a junk shop. The big junk shop was divided into several sections. Me and my friends used to name the places by section, such as TV, refrigerators, car corners, etc. But that day, he wanted to play in the refrigerator section. The refrigerator section was literally filled up with a bunch of refrigerators, so the height was about a second floor. While we were playing hide and seek in the refrigerator without getting caught by the employees, he suddenly called me saying he found something amazing. And there was a huge silver-color refrigerator the size of a full-size van. I think it was for storage, but it was just a novelty for the kids at that moment. While we were looking around for a long time, he suddenly said he would go inside. Being scared, I stopped him, but he refused to yield, insisting that he would come out in 10 minutes. He said to wait and see if someone's coming from outside, and then he entered inside and closed the door. I didn't want to be caught playing here and scolded by the employees, so I kept watching, and the sun was going down slowly. Not long after, I heard him asking me to open the door. I felt something strange when he asked me to open, since he'd opened it with his own hands easily until earlier. As soon as I held the handle and tried to open the door, I could notice why he asked me such a weird favor. The door didn't open. It definitely opened well just a minute ago, but it seemed to have some kind of lock system since it was for business use. Eventually, both of us got scared and began to argue for no reason. "Why did you get in there?" "Wait, I'll get the parents. Hang in there. I didn't expect this, okay? Just come back quickly." I'm in big trouble. Shouting inwardly, I ran back to my home, approached my mom who was setting up dinner, and tried to talk about the junk shop. However, I couldn't speak any words. I used to get in a lot of trouble and even was whipped when I got caught by my mom while playing at a junkyard. so it was really scary to tell her the truth anyway. Should I have to tell them? What do I do? I was hesitating to tell them about it for a long time until my dad came back from work and I saw a chicken pack in his hand. And I think it was since then I completely forgot about my friend while I was eating up the chicken. Saturday morning, I woke up and saw my parents preparing busily to go out. The reason is we're going to the valley with my aunt. Excited, I had no more thoughts about my friend. After arriving at the valley with my family, I played in the water, ate delicious food all day long, and finally fell asleep when we were coming back home. Sunday morning, I woke up late, watched TV, and followed my mom to the church at lunch to play with my friends. When I got back home, I was tired as usual, so I fell asleep right away. Finally, it was Monday. I was going to school as usual, and someone was handing out the paper in front of the school gate. It was Jung-ho's mom. Right, Jung-ho. Only then did I remember him, who I had left in the refrigerator. Oh no, I'm doomed. I turned around and ran to the junk shop. I felt like it was the first time in my whole life that I ran so fast. Anyway, I headed to the refrigerator corner after I arrived at the junk shop. But the refrigerator was gone. I mean, all the refrigerators in that section disappeared, including the big refrigerator. I looked for all the area, just in case I came in the wrong way, but it seemed that all the refrigerators must have been collected. After searching for a long time, I eventually gave up and went back to school. Of course, I was scolded by my teacher since the class was already started, but I couldn't stop thinking about him anyway. What should I do? Should I confess the truth? Who should I talk to? To Jung-ho's mom or to my mom? I've been thinking about it all day, and I've come to the conclusion that I'll get in a lot of trouble if I tell. Jung-ho had already disappeared, and there was nothing I could do anymore. In the end, I decided not to tell anybody. After that, we moved right away to another area, and I started to go to the other middle school. Jung-ho has never been found from what I've heard. I'm now in college. On weekdays, I see Jung-ho's mom still standing in front of the elementary school whenever I pass by that place. And there was a photo of him attached on the sign with the words, "I'm looking for my missing child." So my story ends here. I mean, who else knows whether he was abducted or just thrown away by the employees? I mean, since the refrigerator's already gone, who knows whether he was abducted by a kidnapper or just thrown away by the employees? I'm sorry, my friend.